Hi everybody, you are welcome to this channel and I am Atanu Betal and coming with a new lecture. Today we learn about how to form how covalent bonding is formed, covalent bonding formations. I am discussing this topic in details. What is the procedure for drawing the covalent compounds, what is covalent bonding, all points I want to clear in this video. Okay, so in bonding of covalent compound formation, for covalent compound formation, the bonding is formed by sharing one or more electron between the atoms. Atoms share electrons to form covalent bonding, one or more electrons. Okay, but why atoms share one or more electron to form covalent bonding? Because to attain the stability, to attain inert gas configuration, that means octet electrons, to get 8 electron in their outermost shell, this atom means those atoms that are participating in covalent bond formation, they are exchanging electron or sharing their electron to attain the nearest noble gas or inert gas configuration. So this is the main point of formation of covalent compound. And for hydrogen, it has a tendency to make a duplet electronic configuration. It share electron to share its electron to form a duplet electronic configuration. So covalent compound formation or covalent bonding formation is totally due to the sharing of one or more electron by the atoms, one or more electrons by the atoms. Okay, we see this process, how covalent compound is formed. And covalent compound formation can be shown by Lewis dot structure, or by orbit or atomic structure. Okay, so our covalent compound formation process can be shown by orbit or atomic structure, or by Lewis dot structure. Now at first we learn this Lewis dot structure. For example, suppose formation of H2, formation of water. For the formation of water, 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom, and for covalent bonding formation, only valence shell electron are participated in the formation of covalent bonding, 2,6, and its electronic configuration is 1. Now oxygen has 6 electron, keep cross here. Oxygen has 6 electrons, so it needs 2 more electron to complete outermost electronic configuration or valence shell electronic configuration 8, and hydrogen require 1 more for completing it duplet electronic configuration. For this hydrogen also needs 1 more electron to complete duplet electronic configuration. So in this case, oxygen and hydrogen share their electron pair and form covalent bonding. This one and this one. Look here, this cross electron is for hydrogen and this dot electron is for oxygen. Now oxygen have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oxygen have 8 electrons and hydrogen have 2 electrons. So hydrogen completes the doublet configuration and oxygen completes the octet configuration. In this way, the formation of H2O molecule takes place. Here we have to look about the electron pair. This one, this pair of electron, which is actually we write this structure in this bond formation way, bond way. In this time, these two electron pair just alone and does not form bond. Covalent bond is always represented by a solid dash. Covalent bond is represented by a solid dash. Okay, so this bonding between oxygen and hydrogen is shown by a solid dash and solid dash. These are called lone pair of electron. They are not forming bond between oxygen and hydrogen. They are called lone pair, lone pairs of electron, and these are called bond pairs. These are called bond pair of electron, and these are called lone pair of electron. So for water molecule, it has 2 LP, 2 lone pair and 2 BP, 2 bond pair is present in water molecule. Our next example is the formation of ammonia molecule. Formation of ammonia molecule. In ammonia, nitrogen and hydrogen. Nitrogen has 3 valence electron. It has 5 valence electron because its electronic configuration is 2, 5, and hydrogen has only 1 electron. So hydrogen have the tendency to attain 2 electron and nitrogen have the tendency to attain 8 electron in the outermost shell, because you know the electronic configuration of nitrogen is 2, 5 and hydrogen is 1 only. So now to attain octet electronic configuration, nitrogen needs 3 more electron and hydrogen needs 1 more electron for each hydrogen. So here nitrogen and hydrogen, each nitrogen and hydrogen share 1 electron to complete 8 electrons in nitrogen and 2 electrons in each hydrogen. So in this case, nitrogen has, this is cross electron, these 3 are cross electron and these are electrons coming from hydrogen, 1, 2 and 3, and this one will be formed here. This is the lone pair and these 3 pair are called bond pair. In ammonia molecule, 1 LP, 1 lone pair and 3 BP, 3 bond pair, 1, 2, 3, 3 bond pairs are present in an ammonia molecule. So this is the structure of ammonia molecule, covalent bonding Lewis dot structure of ammonia molecule. Now we can also represent the covalent bonding formation with the orbit structure. For example, CH4 formation. For CH4 molecule, the carbon having the configuration of 2, 4 and hydrogen having electronic configuration of 1. So 4 hydrogen will combine with 1, 2, 3, 4, not combine, this will share 4 electrons with the carbon to form CH4 molecules. So we can write it as 2 electron in the inside shell of carbon and in the outermost shell it combines with hydrogen, it share electrons with hydrogen this one, this one, this one, and this one. In this way you can write the atomic structure or orbit structure of the formation of orbit structure for the formation of CH4 molecule. So CH4 is represented by solid line as this one. Here all are bond pairs, these are BP, no lone pair is present, all are bond pairs of electrons. Now we have to know that what are the types of covalent bonding. Types. Covalent bonding can be a single, double and triple. Single, double and triple. Covalent bonding can be a single, like Cl, single bond Cl, this is a single covalent bond, or hydrogen, single bond hydrogen, this is example of single covalent bond. For double covalent bond, the example is O2, and for triple covalent bond, example is N2. N2 has triple covalent bond. It has single covalent bond, it has double covalent bond, and it has triple covalent bond. So covalent bond are three types. One is single, another is double and triple. Now we have to see what are the procedure for the formation of N2 molecule. N2 molecule in nitrogen, the electronic configuration is 2, 5. Each nitrogen requires 3 more electron to complete octet of each nitrogen. So for this reason, these two nitrogen will share 3 electrons with each other to form and 8 electrons on each nitrogen, and each nitrogen carry a lone pair of electron. Each nitrogen, this is LP, lone pair, so it has 2 lone pair of electron and with a triple bond. Now we will see how PCl5 molecule is formed. Remember, in PCl5 molecule, octet of phosphorus does not take place. In PCl5 molecule, phosphorus has the electronic outermost electron 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and chlorine has the outermost electron 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in PCl5 we see the bonding, covalent bonding in PCl5. Each Cl share 1 electron with P to form this Cl also share 1 electron with this P, and the another Cl share 1 electron with this P, and another Cl will share 1 electron with this P, another Cl will share 1 electron, and this one is becoming PCl5. Here P, Cl, 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 3, 4, 5. So this is the structure of PCl5. Here look at the central valence electron, sorry, this is the valence electron. Valence electron of phosphorus is 10. Here more than octet means expansion of octet takes place. Okay, for this compound, this is an exception of octet theory, where more than 8 electrons is present in phosphorus valence shell, but for each chlorine the number of electron present in the valence shell is 8. Now we show the bonding for HNO3 molecule. For HNO3 molecule, the number of valence electron that are participating in bonding is for hydrogen 1, nitrogen is 5, oxygen is 6 into 3, that means 6 plus 18 means 24 electrons. 24 electron valence electron is present in HNO3. So 24 valence electron means total we have 12 pairs. 12 pairs. So 12 pairs is present here, 12 pairs. So out of these 12 pairs, bond pair and lone pair all are present. So we have to write the structure, and oxygen is attached with hydrogen because it is an oxy acid. Nitrogen is the central, and 3 other oxygen is present like this way, and how much pair? 12 pair. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 7 8 9 11. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. We are missing any pair. Look at here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, and we have to give the other 2 electrons. Here for completing. No, this one is not present. Electron is present here and here. Total oxygen has 6 electron right now. 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 8 electrons, and this one. So this is the structure of HNO3 molecule, and if we write it in bond line, bond, this one is bond, this one is a bond, this one is a bond, and this one is also a bond. So it is in bond line structure, bond with covalent bond structure of HNO3, and I think you understand the how to write the structure of covalent compounds, covalent bonding formation showing, and what are the important conditions for covalent compound covalent bonding. Covalent bonding formation takes place only between the non-metals. Here non-metal and non-metal forms covalent bonding. Metal does not form covalent bonding. Only non-metal and non-metal form covalent bonding, and for the formation of covalent bonding the conditions are the non-metal should have higher ionization potential, higher electron affinity, etc. are the conditions required for formation of covalent bonding. And this is the discussions about this covalent bonding topic. I clear the discussions, all the discussions that I wanted to make for the topic covalent bonding. And if you have any question or any means suggestions, then you can write in the comment sections. And don't forget to subscribe this channel and like the video if you find it useful.